6 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister's Youth Affairs Programme plans to launch a national internship program to deal with the issue of unemployment in the country. Pakistan has warmly felicitated Gotabaya Rajapaksa on his election as the president of Sri Lanka. The Minister of State for Saffron says Pakistan would ensure provision of health and education facilities at all the Awan Refugees camps and settlements across the country. The 10-day bilateral exercise between Pakistan Navy Special Service Group and the Royal Bahrain Defence Forces Special Operation Force concluded in Karachi. Britain's former ambassador to the United Nations, Mark Leal Grant, says India's illegal actions in occupied Kashmir have put the security of the subcontinent at risk. The United States and South Korea have postponed the upcoming military drills in an effort to bolster the stalled peace talks with North Korea. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister's Youth Affairs Programme has planned to launch a national internship program to deal with the issue of unemployment of the youth in the country. According to an official source, the aim of the said program is to improve employability of the educated youth to make them economically independent. He said the program will be a joint initiative of the government universities and the industry to channelize the energy of the educated youth in the right direction. Students will be selected from different educational institutions and they will be given a stipend during the internship time period. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister's Youth Affairs Programme, in collaboration with the National Database and Registration Authority, has planned to launch the Youth Empowerment Card to make them empowered. It will be a subsidy card for the youth to avail civic services like travel tickets, passport fee, and national identity card on subsidized rates. The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, has congratulated the newly elected President of Sri Lanka, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, on his electoral victory. In a tweet today, he said, "We hope to continue working with the new Sri Lankan President for the betterment of our peoples and to advance our shared interests of regional peace, stability, and prosperity." In response, the newly elected president of Sri Lanka, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, has thanked President Dr. Arif Alvi and the people of Pakistan on extending felicitations and warm wishes to him. In a tweet, he said he also looks forward to building closer ties and understanding between Pakistan and Sri Lanka and the region as a whole. Meanwhile, in a press release today, the Foreign Office said Pakistan is confident that under Rajapaksa's stewardship, Sri Lanka will continue to journey towards greater prosperity and peace. He said Pakistan appreciates the conduct of free, fair, and peaceful elections by the Election Commission and the government of Sri Lanka. The spokesman said the leadership of Pakistan looks forward to working with the new president and his team to further strengthen the already strong relationship between the two countries. He said the government of Pakistan expresses the resolve to further fortify the fraternal ties and to take this vital partnership to a new level. The Minister of State for Saffron and Narcotics Control, Shaheen Khan Afridi, says Pakistan would ensure provision of health and education facilities to all the Afghan refugee camps and settlements across the country. Addressing a gathering of the Awan Refugees in Karachi today, he said the government is in touch with UNHCR and other donor agencies for the purpose. Shaheen Khan Afridi said the Awan refugees would be treated with utmost respect and provided all possible facilities at the refugee camps. He said Pakistan provides visa to 60,000 Afghans every month without charging any fee. He said peace in Pakistan is linked to peace in Afghanistan. Therefore, Pakistan government is making utmost efforts for peace process in Afghanistan. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Accountability, Mirza Shehzad Akbar, says the verdict of the Lahore High Court on the removal of Mohammad Nawaz Sharif's name from the exit control list is an endorsement of the government's stance. Addressing a news conference along with the Attorney General Anwar Mansoor Khan in Islamabad this afternoon, he said, according to the law, the name of a convict cannot be removed from the exit control list. However, he said permission was granted to Mohammad Nawaz Sharif on humanitarian grounds to let him proceed abroad due to his health condition. The Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz Secretary Information Maryam Aurangzeb says the party guide Mohammad Nawaz Sharif will travel for treatment abroad on Tuesday. In a statement today, she said Mohammad Nawaz Sharif will initially be shifted to the United Kingdom, where the doctors will analyze his condition and decide if he would be treated there or moved to another country. This is Radio Pakistan. The 10-day bilateral exercise Shaheen Al Jazeera 2019 between the Pakistan Navy Special Service Group and the Royal Bahrain Defence Forces Special Operation Force have concluded in Karachi. According to a spokesman of the Pakistan Navy, Shaheen Al Jazeera exercise is conducted annually between the Pakistan Navy and the Royal Bahrain Defence Force. The aim of the exercise is to strengthen military relationships, improve coordination and interoperability, and exchange of professional expertise in SOF domains. The spokesman said personnel from both the forces mutually benefited from the exercise, which included maritime interdiction operations, SEAL teams insertion techniques, and frogman operations. The exercise concluded with a remarkable coordinated visit, board search and seizure operations involving Pakistan Navy ships, Sea King helicopters, Special Forces boats, and combined SOF teams. The closing event was conducted in the Arabian Sea off Karachi. It was witnessed by the Commander Naval Special Force of Bahrain on board Pakistan Navy ship, who appreciated the professional conduct of the exercise. Mohammad Fayaz Gilani has been appointed as the Vice Chief of the Naval Staff. According to a spokesperson of the Pakistan Navy, Mohammad Fayaz Gilani has vast experience in command staff related matters. He has been the General Attaché of Pakistan in Washington. A protest demonstration organized by the Hurriyat organizations was held in Islamabad today to condemn the ongoing Indian military lockdown in occupied Kashmir. The protest was held outside the National Press Club in Islamabad. On the occasion, the speakers sought intervention by the United Nations and international community to grant people of Kashmir their inalienable right to self-determination. Britain's former ambassador to the United Nations, Mark Leal Grant, has urged the international community to help resolve the Kashmir dispute. In an article in the American magazine Forbes, Mark Leal Grant said tensions are near boiling point, with increasingly bitter feud between Pakistan and India over the disputed Kashmir region, putting security of the entire subcontinent at risk. Mark Leal Grant said India's latest action is bound to increase the levels of disaffection and extremism in the Muslim majority population of Kashmir. In view of the ongoing military lockdown and communications blackout, occupied Jammu and Kashmir continues to remain cut off from the rest of the world on the 105th consecutive day today. According to Kashmir Media Service, there is a shortage of food and medicines, while heavy snowfall has multiplied the miseries of the hapless Kashmiri people. They have been deprived of basic and fundamental rights, such as right to life, right to education and healthcare, and right to practice their religion. Internet and prepaid mobile services also continue to remain suspended in the Kashmir Valley. In another development, the Indian forces arrested 5 Kashmiri youths during raids in 2 different areas of Sopore and Baramulla district. The detained youths were identified as Hilal Ahmed Mir, Sahil Nazir, Pirzada Muhammad Zahir, Ulfat Bashir Mir, and Ijaz Ahmed Bhatt. The United States and South Korea have postponed the upcoming military drills in an effort to bolster the stalled peace talks with North Korea. Talking to reporters in Bangkok today, the American Defense Secretary, Mark Esper, said the United States and South Korean militaries would remain at a high state of readiness despite the move. He denied that the decision to postpone the drills was a concession to North Korea. And finally, the weather. Rain with light snowfall over the hills is expected in a few places in Gilgit-Baltistan. Foggy conditions are also expected in the plain areas of the Punjab and Upper Sindh. Dry weather is expected elsewhere in the country. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.